Hello everyone, this is FireFreak57 here, and it is finally time for brand new System Test 1. So let's start off this test by showing off the brand new control panel. So it is a Simplex 4004 fire alarm control panel. It is conventional and it has two zones and two knacks. And it's in trouble right now. That's the battery trouble, because when I open it up here, you can see there's no batteries, of course. So that's the inside of the panel. There you go. So you can see here, two knacks, two zones. And there's no resistors here, because they're behind the device like they're supposed to be. And this is a newer 4004. It was made in 1999. So yeah, here's the whole thing. And yeah, so this is and this has a dialer card in it, but it was factory defaulted before I got it, so the dialer card is, there's no use for it, obviously. So let's close that up, and now we are going to go over the devices. So right here next to the panel is my Simplex 2098-9201 key station, and I'm sorry about the glare. You can see the alarm LED though once I zoom in. And this is the first device on zone 2, as you can see by that sticker right there. But yeah, and that will remain here for every system test. And the LED is on NAC 2, and the switch part, the actual key switch part, is on zone 2. Alright, so now we'll go over the pull stations. So for the first pull station here, we have my Pyrotronics Pyralarm MFS-4 conventional pull station. These were made for the Pyralarm line of fire alarm systems, which were high voltage, which is why this station has a special resistor soldered on. But you can bypass that by only using the two terminals with the switch, so that's what I did. The theme of the system is Pyrotronics / Wheelock non-ADA devices, and it's based on what my elementary school had. My elementary school had single-action Pyrotronics MSX series addressable pull stations. So now we'll look at the next pull station, which is also Pyrotronics. So for the next pull station on the system, we have my Pyrotronics MS501 conventional pull station, dual action. And I bought this used off eBay from YouTube user SLB Productions. And then the other one here, that one, it's just hard to see because of the glare. That one was new old stock, and I think this one was too. It was just in his collection for a while, but I don't think he ever used it. And the notification appliances are also both new old stock as well, which is pretty cool. So this pull station is actually really hard to pull. I think that's because this one is an earlier one. It's got the more 80s Pyrotronics logo, while the one over on the other side has a newer Pyrotronics logo, but I don't know, because they're probably about the same amount of force required to pull the station. So let's take a look at our notification appliances for this test. Oh, and I forgot to mention the smoke detector, which is on zone 2. It's a Simplex 2098-98 2098-9201 on a 2098-9211 base. And we can see the LED blink here in a minute. There we go. So that's that. And we'll be testing that with a magnet and maybe, if we have time, real smoke as well, but probably just a magnet today. And there's the Simplex logo. This is the end of line for zone 2, and this is also going to be permanent on the system along with the key switch. So let's take a look at the notification appliances. So over here we have a junction box. This is a spot where a horn strobe will be in the future. I was going to put my 7002T up here because my elementary school system also had 7002Ts and like the gym and stuff. But 7002T and the other horn strobe I have on the NAC didn't cooperate with each other, so I had to take it down. So I just only have one horn strobe, which is the main ones that they had, which were wheel-lock EHS DL1s. This is a wheel-lock EHS EL1. This is just the surface mount version. I got this new old stock. And there's the wheel-lock logo. And so yeah, it's 1.5 candela. It was made in 1992, and it's very loud. And it's got a non-ADA strobe on it. And the flush plate that it's on did not come with it. I ordered that separately, actually intended for my 7002T, but I just put it on this after I couldn't have that on the system. And right next to it, we have my Pyrotronics rebranded wheel-lock WST-24 remote strobe. This is a first generation wheel-lock WST-24 remote strobe. It was manufactured on November 8th, 1984. So it's one of the first fire alarm strobes ever made, and also one of the first WST-24 series ever made. So it flashes quite fast, actually, and it's not bright at all. And my elementary school, by the way, was built in 1991. And I'll put a picture of it right here in the video, just so you get a little idea of what it looked like. Because obviously I don't live there anymore, but yeah, so that's that strobe and that horn strobe. And the elementary school had it coded to continuous, so that's what the panel is going to be coded to today. So I'm going to put the camera back on the tripod, and we're going to pull the pulse station. So we're going to start the test off by pulling the Pyrotronics MFS-4 pulse station. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we've got the audible silence going now. You can see that strobe is still flashing. This is on NAC 2. And the LED on the key switch is illuminated. And it does that when the system is in alarm. I don't know how well you can. There we go. And then that pulse station here is activated. So I'm going to go ahead and set this back on the tripod so I can reset it. Alright, so let's reset the pulse station. I need to get my hex key here. There we go. Alright. And real quick here's the inside of the station. Let's zoom in on that label there. Model MFS4. And then there's the entire thing. And then there's the button and the UL sticker. There we go. So that's that. So now I'm just gonna close back up the close the pulse station back up. So these are not easy to reset. Let me just make sure that's tightened there enough. Okay, and then just push that up a little bit. Alright, so pulse station's now reset. Now we'll just go ahead and activate the other pulse station. So now let's activate this pulse station. So we're going to push here, then pull down. There we go. Alright, so alarm is silenced, fire alarm in zone 1, and yeah. So, actually I need that hex key again, so I can reset this pulse station. Oops. There we go. In this back box, I'm going to open it all the way just so you can see the inside. Here's the inside of this one. So you can see the button UL sticker for that. And there's the label. You can see it's got the older logo on it. MS501. And yeah. And then this strobe is still going because we've got audible silence. And then that LED is still on. Right. These are not the easiest to reset with one hand. And the reason this back box wiggles around is because one of the wood screws in there, I drilled in a little too far, and it actually got stripped a little bit because I screwed it in too far, so right. I think that's good enough. See? But yeah. So, now I'm going to reset the system, and we'll activate this test switch. So I'm just gonna put this back on. Actually, you know what? I'll just show you the reset process. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the system reset. Alright, so it's resetting. These stay on until reset. There we go. System's reset, and this is turned back to normal. So I'll put this on the tripod and we'll activate this. Alright, so now let's activate the test switch. So we're going to use our special key here. So just stick it in, key is in, and now we're just going to turn it to test. So, in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so it says fire alarm in zone 2. Once again, we have that audible silence. So now I'm just going to go ahead and... Actually, we'll just activate the smoke detector. So I'll just close this up. So let's do that. So I'm going to put this on the tripod. Alright, so let's activate the smoke detector. So I'm just going to put this magnet up to it on a test spot. Here we go. Smoke detector is activated. Silence this. Alright. So, silenced. And now we're going to system reset. There we go. And you can see the LED already turned off there. Alright, and the system is now reset. So, now, we're going to do something pretty cool. We're going to activate everything again, but this time, we're going to use walk test. So all we got to do to activate walk test is flip this switch right here. And also another nice feature of this panel is it scrolls through your troubles automatically. So you can see it says H was the walk test trouble, D battery, H, and it'll keep cycling through that. Alright. So first, we'll do the pull stations. So first off, we'll do this one. So here we go. And these will sound zone codes when they go off, so it'll just do one blast. So here we go. You can see that's activated. And the panel's beeping. So now I'm going to reset that. Okay. Alright, so now it's reset. So now, I'm just going to set the hex key right there. We'll do this one. Z. I'll reset this. Oops. There we go. Well, now those are reset, so now we'll do the key station. And this will do 2 blasts because on zone 2. Oops, I dropped my keys. And I just did it again. Okay. Alright. Oh. Here we go, and the LED will light up 2 times because it flashes with the alarms because it's on a knack. So here we go. Turn that back to normal. Alright. So last, we will do smoke detector. Close the panel. There we go. Oops. Alright. So once we're completed with our walk test, see that LED just went off. Once the walk test is done, we just flip this switch here back to normal. So, and system is reset. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention is I got this panel used off eBay for a pretty good price, about 300 bucks. But it was not in this good of condition. I actually like cleaned out the cabinet and everything. Like, it didn't come like this, obviously. But yeah, so that's the system. So thanks for watching New System Test 1. I'm sorry if it was a little bit short, but I mean, it's pretty basic. And then in the next system test, I'll try to clean up these wires a little more. It's just that these wire holders here are kind of a pain to use, so I just put the one in to keep the wires out of the panel. And I put this little conduit piece on. That was not there when I bought the panel. I put that on. That was from one of the alarms from the old school. And I just took the little end off and screwed it on to the knockout here, so there wouldn't be any sharp edges. And so yeah. But in the next system test, there will be 2. There will be a horn strobe there, and there will be a remote strobe there, and there will be 2 pulse stations. And then this and that will be the same. So again, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.